Hey, fellow poultrymen, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Vintage Story, episode 126, Chicken Coop. Do animals heal over time? I think they do. They use food to heal just as we do, but don't quote me on that. Because I've never had like a mod that shows me the HP of any animal, or of animals, to confirm. Alright, so it's symmetrical either side now. Yup. So, egg boxes. Hen box is dry grass and boards, which is where they lay their eggs. And I might want to, just for fun, design it in such a way that it looks like a chicken coop of sorts. Yeah. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I don't know if it'll work, because I've never done this before. But I'm going to try something weird, and if it doesn't work, oh well, I'll, like, revisit it. I'm so used to the stairs being another spot. I keep running the wrong way. Wooden stairs. This is all an experiment that is quite likely to fail. We will find out. What? Science. We're doing some science. I think you can kind of see how I'm laying this out. Oops, misclick. See how I'm laying this out so that I have very easy access to the hen boxes. And yeah, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I like the look. The only other thing I would say is, should I move everything back one tile? Because it feels a little claustrophobic. It's something I always felt like when I was doing the sheep. So maybe we move everything back one tile. But this is sort of the idea, is that I'll put the hen boxes up here. And be able to easily access it through like port windows. Okay, It looks like we are going to be moving it back one. So I am just working towards that goal. Because, like you, I felt like it was a little claustrophobic back there. So I'll resolve that a little early. So in order to do that, let's move the back fence back another tile. Give them a little bit more space. But we're very close to having the coop done. And then we'll go trap some hens. So we have a source of eggs. Because it would be really nice to be able to source eggs where we don't have to, like, consistently hunt for it or whatever. Because that gets tiresome, having to hunt for our food. I mean, we could set up bunny traps and the like, but this is a more civilized solution, let's call it, than just, like, consistently trapping bunnies to their doom. In fact, I'm going to push it out 2. It's not that much more material or effort, and it will allow them a little bit more space. I might need to do a small... You know what I could do? Is a thule roof. Because I haven't used thule, the new thatch material. So a thatched roof overhead could be cool. But this back wall can be solid stone, cobble. I don't need window. Well, I could do windows. It's cheaper and it looks better. Oh, it's the clown music. It's one of my least favorite songs on the soundtrack. I call it the clown song. They can't all be bangers. I mean, I guess they could. I can think of some games where I'm like, man, there isn't a single song in the soundtrack I dislike. I don't know for certain that, like, the chickens will use the stairs and all that. It might not work. I think it likely is fine, but if it doesn't work, you know, I can always remove this part of the setup. Oh, shoot. I got rid of the lamp. I don't exactly know where it was, and I don't want any dark spots. Because that's another task that I probably ought to add to the poll, which is to make some more lanterns so we don't have drifter access areas that are unilluminated or under-illuminated. Okay. It is set up. Without the roof yet. But at least the layout and design is finished. And now it feels a little bit less claustrophobic here, where we're not, like, right up against the wall. So let's go get some hens. You don't know why they went with a discordant sounding melody? My guess is... Total guess here, by the way. like just stab in the dark level guess, is that the developer contracted this I could probably Google, but the developer contracted a composer and just didn't want to push back on creative ideas and was just like okay with, you know what, you decide what sounds right for the design of the game, rather than to be a difficult customer and be demanding of rewrites or whatever. That'd be my guess. Because I've had music composed for myself as a content creator, and I didn't want to be very fussy about the sound, the musical compositions. I just wanted to say, hey, you know what? You're the professional. You're the professional composer. I'm not going to fuss about what it sounds like. Hello. Rooster. Oh, game's doing that lag thing. Alright, so there's a hen. Are these both roosters? Alright, cool. I got exactly what I wanted to. Leaving the hens. I don't want to bother trapping the hens. I mean, I said that backwards. I didn't want to bother trapping the roosters, because we want eggs. Oh, I also need to clear out the bunnies. Oh, my hand's doing that thing again. Come on, skin. Oh, God. Why is this not working? Where is my knife? All right, let me drop the knife. And you know what? I don't care. Giving up on that. Okay. How can I do it? No, this is like an... Oh, there it goes. I thought it was like an unskiddable... So this is rye grain trap. And I'd like to kill the rabbit so that it's just hens and... Yeah, there we go. Just hens and... Oh, sure, okay. Well, that was easy. Oh, it triggered, but nothing got in it. Okay. You guys chill down here. I'll be back for you. The other thing I need is, Alright, I'm freaking them out. They're not going to go in there. The other thing I'm going to want is troughs in the where I am intending to have the chicken coop. I could have actually just grabbed the trough from up there because I'm not really using it. Who wants me to make chicken pot pie? Too bad there's no potato. Oh, I got one. Yoink. So they go in your backpack slot, which is why I'm moving my backpack when I do this. And they live for about a day until they die. So definitely one of those, like, if you're trying to domesticate, or if you're trying to trap animals, check up on them. because you won't be able to get them if you don't. Would limiting the area make the capture faster? No, I think they just like go into the trap and trigger it. I don't think the square footage of the trap matters all that much because they're lured to the food. It's not that they like accidentally fall into the trap, it's that they try to eat the food and get stuck, as I understand it. Which also means that, like, technically, I don't even really need a pit for it. Because hypothetically, I could just have those traps out in the open. They would work pretty much just as well. Oh, it was laying down. I was like, whoa, somehow I'm missing one. I really like the look of that. That is so much better than what I had before. And we have a hen. So it's control 1, 2, or 3 to select your backpack slots. So I did a control 3 for the slot that the chicken was in. And there's some flex screen for you. Cool. We'll set the other trap up after I refrigerate this meat. Put the hides away. I'm turning a lot of our hides into rot. Not purposefully, but hides now decay over time. So if you don't use them, you lose them. For better or for worse. So I now, as a net result of that, have a lot of rot that we can compost into Terra Preta. I thought I had more rot than that. Oh, and some of the flax is very close to ripening. So we'll have the flax harvest soon. Oh yeah, here we go. What I should do is I should have barrels here for composting opposite the farm supplies. That makes canonically the most sense. So, give me one moment. I will start that trend. Because I have one in my leatherworking that, you know, needs another, like, 15 days to finish. And I don't want to disturb that one, because you can't move them around once you start the process. But for future compost, I'll just have it adjacent to the farms. So it's this one that needs, yeah, 15 days. So I'm not going to mess with that. All right. Let's set up the other hen box. Because I will call this project done once we have, I don't know, 2, 3 hens. Having a singular hen isn't... Well, I guess chicken is plural, but it's... To me, a chicken coop has more than one chicken. If you have one chicken, that's more of a pet and less of a domesticated farm animal. Yes, it's semantics. But it's my semantics. Ah. Cramping up. So I did hear towards the west in the gravel fields that there was some chicken noises as well. So we can go looking for chicken that direction. Oh, you ain't in yet? Oh, because you ate the thing and you tripped it. Got it. You a smart chicken. We'll get you. So while we are trying to trap this one... Okay, just do it. Again, I'm watching you. I should go hunt around for other chicken in the area so that I know where to trap them. Alright, I'll be back for that one. I don't want to watch a kettle boil. If you know what I mean. So, I think when we repruned our map tile, and we changed the layout of where the animals are and animal spawn, there were chickens swimming around in the lake just to the south. And I'm curious if they're still around, because if they are, we can just set up some reed traps for them and very easily catch them that way. So if you, while I'm collecting the reeds for the traps, it's what, 24 reeds, I think? 3 times 8. If you see chickens, let me know. I'm very happy. Skeps aren't reasonable, but I'm very happy that the reed baskets are. Because having to constantly collect cattails is like one of the less elegant features of this game. It's like one of the first things that you do in this game is to collect cattails for like hand baskets and possibly the roots to eat if you're starving. And you kind of like don't tech beyond that point. Like at no point are you ever like, you know what? I'm done with cattails. I'm above cattails. Like you're always needing cattails as late as you go because skeps need cattails to rebuild and, you know, at the very least, you're going to be collecting cattails to fix your skeps and... But I guess there's now thatch or papyrus, so... Yeah, there's alternatives to cattail, but still. Cattail's kind of the abundant, readily available material that people tend to use. Alright, so I'll get 48 of these for 2 more traps. That's another thing, is I could just set 4 traps down where that hen is. So if it does eat the flax grain and triggers the trap, there's other traps as backup. Because there's a chance that they either trip it or that they get trapped. And yeah, I could get the coop roof going as well. I would need to collect some thule for it so I could make a thatch roof. But I think just thematically that would look right. So I am not seeing chickens out this way. When the lake was frozen, I saw them bobbing. Or not bobbing, walking. But I'll hop on my roof for a better view. Just to make sure that I'm seeing things correctly. And box still empty. Yeah, cattail farms and scythes are definitely the way to do it. It just feels like a weird thing for you to have to collect oodles of. I don't see... I don't see any movement out there other than butterflies. Now, I did hear roosters out this way towards the gravel field. Because there's no point in me setting down traps unless I know that there are chicken in the area. Oh, there's one right there. So let me go see what that is, if it's a rooster or a chicken. Oh my god, let me down. Okay, you know what? Don't bother letting me down, I'll just jump. A hen and a rooster. Well, I don't need you. You look a little stuck. You know what? One moment. Seeing it look stuck, give me a better idea. Oh, right, there's a dead... crushed to death. Can you just go away now? It's one way to get a rooster out from a hole. It's like dump gravel on it and have it rise to the surface like it's buoyant. Weird, but, you know, weird and works is... It still works. I think you can see what I'm doing. I don't want it to wander. I want it to get trapped, so... I did eventually want to terraform my backyard so it's like flat and nice and all that, so... Again, two birds and one stone. In this case, it's one bird, but... So, buddy, I'ma free you, but like, not really. Wondering if the traps had hitboxes that I could climb up on. As far as I could tell, they don't. Well, I'm glad I kept my ears open, because... So this is going to be... We'll make them yellow. Alright, I'll be back for you. Let's go ahead and show. There's not a door there. Check up on the other trap. Where's the chicken? Oh, there it is. I'm also going to need to take a short break for food, as I am starving. So, chicken pot pie, anyone? Just going to make a tiny bit of chicken pot pie. You know what? I'll bake some bread after making the chicken pot pie. 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot that I had rye grain already in my inventory. And this does give me the opportunity to make a water source here, but I really actually don't know what I want to do for a water source here, so I'm not going to bother. I wish I had a better idea of like, oh yeah, it would be really inspired if but like I don't have a better idea, so I'm going to leave it where it is. Am I still wearing chain? Yeah, I typically just like wear the best armor that I have available to me at all times in case I get jumped by things. Because the penalty for wearing a little bit of armor... Oh, it has to be protein? Well, I don't have more chicken meat. Oops, wrong spot. I thought that you could do mixed pies like this. Apparently not. I don't have anything else to put in it. At this point, I just need food, so I don't really care. I could just do bread. Checking up on the chickens while the bread oven heats up. There was deer nearby that I could go hunt. Protein. Or the fox that I found. Although you can't, I don't think you can put bush meat in pies. It has to be red meat. Really? You have a remarkable ability to evade being trapped. You're a wily chicken. Cheers. Hunting at nighttime is probably not ideal, especially when you're like starving to death. Well, to death would be an exaggeration, but I'm definitely hungry. Okay, I'm not going to try to deer hunt that night. Oh, there is an impact here. These are loose meteoric iron pieces and swavite. Alright. Cool. Marked. Alright, I'm going to get back and bake some bread so I don't keel over from hunger. And yes, we did vote on my chicken coop is for eggs, not for breeding. There's not much advantage in generation levels for chickens like there are for sheep. Oh, hello. Sheep become easier to milk and stop ramming you. Chickens just get a little bit more calm around you. So the advantage of breeding chickens for generation tiers is just not there, comparatively, in my opinion. And the damage I'm taking is from hunger, FYI. Which is why I'm baking bread. I'll put this incomplete pie away. Because if I get more protein to stick in it, I'll have some pie to eat. I could also, of course, make like onion pie or something out of the current dough that I have, so maybe that makes more sense. My bread's probably burning. Nope, still part baked. It goes from part baked to correct to burnt real fast, so. There we go. God, this bread looks real good, though. And I'm a monster that eats multiple loaves at once. Because, you know, that's how it be. Alright, well, I'm no longer starving. I'll go ahead and just make more vegetable pie while we wait for protein to come in. Maybe this time pickled carrot. I don't know if pickled carrots can go in a pie, so it'll be onion if it don't work. Because we pickled these carrots to make cottage cheese. Oh yeah, it can. It's not very satiating, but like, whatever. It's a novel, weird thing. Pickled carrot pie. Yeah, if it churns your stomach, don't worry, you're not alone. Sounds pretty weird. I have made a shallot, garlic, onion, not so much pie, but like a tart in real life. So yeah, there is definitely there's definitely meals that are like onion pie. It was more garlic based, and it was delicious. But it also had like cheese in it and stuff. It wasn't just vegetables. But it was real good. I like watching it rise. Pie. Pickled carrot pie. I just invented something new. Maybe there is such a thing, but I certainly have never heard of it. Heck, there isn't... I mean, I know obviously people do pickle their carrots, but like that's not even a typical thing people pickle. People tend to pickle cabbage or cucumbers. I had actually pickled cabbage last week. Obviously not as pickled cabbage, but as Korean food I made. But same difference as kimchi. I think what I'm going to do is maybe go to sleep so that we have a little bit of daylight. I'm still not done with the goal of filling up my coop. Working on that task until completion. Oh, a heavy temporal storm. Well, that's going to make things interesting. Glad I fixed up my pentagram. We're going to get nightmare drifters aplenty. But I am head to toe in steel armor with a meteoric iron shield and a steel sword, so my body is ready. Ha! Got you. Oh, another rendering. There it goes. I no longer need that trap there. And I'm gonna make it so that if animals can't get stuck down here. You can obviously rearm this at any point, but I don't want there to just be a pit full of dead bunnies. We'll check out the other trap, which is to the west. Now, speaking of free flax, there's wild flax right there. The chat was talking of free flax. People on YouTube were like, speaking of free flax, you weren't. Yeah, I wasn't. So we'll get this hen stuck in the coop. And if we only get 2, that's fine. It's a chicken coop at 2, as far as I'm concerned. Obviously, I'd like more than that, but... There we go. Ready to lay eggs. And ready to lay... They're both ready to lay eggs. They're freaking out. The hen boxes are... Oh, there's an egg here. I got my first egg. Booyah! That's what I'm talking about. All right, and checking up on that last chicken. Temporal storm is imminent. I think I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah, you're in there. End on that cliffhanger because I don't have time to deal with a temporal storm as the end of the stream is upon me. But with 3 chickens, I will say that we got ourselves a decent chicken coop. And I got a bunch of traps ready for future chicken trapping if that becomes a goal in the future. We'll put that away. Put the extra grain. Actually, I'll top up there. It probably stands to reason I should probably put more troughs in here. Oh god, we have the storm. So I will do that another time. Because like I said, I'm out of time for the stream and I don't want to be dealing with the heavy temporal storm right now. So this is where I'm going to leave off. Without a roof on the chicken coop and with only one of the troughs that I probably want to make. But we made some pretty good progress today, so I'm happy about that. Thank you for tuning in to Vintage Story, which originally streamed live on Twitch March 21st. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Seraphs.